Financial freedom, building wealth, turning your savings into millions. It sounds like a dream, right? But the truth is, it's not about luck. It's about smart investing and the right strategies. And guess what? Anyone can do it. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I made my millions through investing, even when I started from scratch. So if you've ever wondered how people build wealth through investing, this is the video for you. But before, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more financial tips and wealth building strategies. Let's start with a small, manageable amount. Can you really start investing with just a little money? Yes, absolutely. I started with a small amount, much less than I expected to need, and slowly grew it over time. In the beginning, I focused on low-cost index funds that track the overall market. This was a perfect starting point because it minimized risk while giving me exposure to a wide range of companies. I didn't need a huge sum to begin with. What I needed was patience and consistency. Starting small allowed me to learn the ropes without feeling overwhelmed, and before I knew it, my small investment began to grow. Educate yourself, don't just follow trends. What's the secret to making smart investment decisions? The first thing I did was invest in my education. Before putting money into anything, I made sure I understood what I was doing. I read books by financial experts, watched videos, and kept up with news about the market. One of my favorites is Warren Buffett's advice about investing in what you understand. By focusing on companies and industries I could relate to, I made informed choices that paid off. Remember, the more you know, the more you'll grow, not just financially, but as an investor. Education is power, and when it comes to investing, it's crucial to understand the risks and rewards. Studied everything from stock market behavior to real estate trends and learned how different industries perform during economic changes. This gave me the confidence to make informed decisions rather than gambling on the next big trend. Diversify to lower risk. Is putting all your money into one investment a good idea? Definitely not. I learned early on that diversification is key to building a stable and successful portfolio. Instead of focusing on one stock or one type of investment, I spread my money across different sectors like tech, real estate, and even bonds. This way, if one investment didn't perform well, the others would balance it out. I found that diversifying my investments minimized my risks and gave me more chances to profit. It's one of the easiest yet most effective ways to protect your money and grow it over time. By spreading your investments across various industries and asset classes, you create a safety net. For example, tech stocks may perform well in one market cycle, while real estate may hold steady in another. Diversification also means you aren't too dependent on the performance of a single investment. Play the long game. How do you stay focused on the big picture while investing? When I started investing, I had to learn not to panic. The market goes up and down, and it's easy to get caught up in short-term fluctuations. But I learned that the key to wealth building is long-term thinking. I invested in companies with strong growth potential and held onto them even through market crashes. By keeping my eyes on the prize and avoiding the temptation to sell in a panic, I allowed my investments to grow over the years. The best results in investing often take time, so patience really does pay off. The market is volatile, and it can be hard to see your portfolio dip in value. But I found that staying calm and focusing on the long-term potential of my investments was the key to seeing growth. If you are constantly worrying about daily market fluctuations, it can lead to emotional decisions like selling your investments too early. Instead, I trusted my research, stayed disciplined, and allowed my investments to grow steadily over time. Automate your investments. What if investing could be as easy as setting it and forgetting it? One of the smartest moves I made was automating my investments. By setting up automatic contributions to my investment accounts, I ensure that I consistently put money into my portfolio every month without having to think about it. This method helped me stay disciplined and forced me to invest even during times when I might have felt like holding onto my cash. Automating also meant I was always buying into the market, even when it was down. This is called dollar cost averaging, and it helped me buy more shares when prices were lower, which ultimately boosted my returns. Reinvest your earnings. What should you do with the profits from your investments? Instead of cashing out my dividends or selling off profitable assets, I reinvested everything. The power of compounding is real, and by putting my earnings right back into the market, I made my money work harder. Over time, these small reinvestments grew exponentially. Every penny I earned was helping me build more wealth. If you're serious about growing your portfolio, reinvesting your earnings is one of the best things you can do. Take smart, calculated risks. Should you take risks when investing or play it safe? While it's important to be cautious, I realized that taking smart risks could lead to greater rewards. I didn't just play it safe with index funds. I also invested in individual stocks and real estate. However, I didn't jump into these investments without doing extensive research. I learned about each industry and each investment option before committing. Calculated risks, where you understand the potential rewards and the risks involved, are a part of how I grew my wealth. It's all about balance. Don't take unnecessary risks, but don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone when the opportunity arises. Learn from your mistakes. What if you make a mistake along the way? I made mistakes just like every other investor, but I didn't let them stop me. Instead, I learned from them. Every loss I encountered taught me valuable lessons about timing, risk, and diversification. For example, I once held onto a stock for too long because I was emotionally attached to it. It wasn't a good investment, and I ended up losing money. But instead of feeling defeated, I used that experience to refine my strategy. Every mistake was an opportunity to learn and get better, which is why it's important not to let fear of failure hold you back. Learn from it, adjust, and move forward. Stay disciplined and stick to your plan. Can staying disciplined really help you build wealth? Yes, one of the most crucial elements of my success was discipline. I stuck to my investment plan and resisted the temptation to make impulsive decisions based on short-term market movements. Whenever the market was volatile, I reminded myself of my long-term goals and stayed the course. This discipline helped me avoid common mistakes like panic selling during downturns or buying into speculative trends that didn't align with my strategy. The key is to be patient, stay consistent, and trust that your strategy will work over time. Seek professional advice when needed. Is it okay to ask for help with investing? Absolutely. While I've made many successful investments on my own, I've also consulted with financial advisors. Some decisions, like when to sell or buy a large property, are complex and require expert advice. Getting professional guidance helped me avoid costly mistakes and take advantage of opportunities I might otherwise missed. Financial advisors have years of experience and can provide insights tailored to your personal financial goals. While I made most of my decisions independently, I learned that seeking advice when necessary can help you navigate the more challenging aspects of investing. Sometimes it's best to let the experts guide you. Professionals can offer personalized advice that takes into account your goals, risk tolerance, and financial situation. What part of my investment journey inspired you the most? Are you ready to start investing and building your wealth? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more success stories and financial wisdom. Your path to financial freedom starts now. Take the first step today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay motivated, stay focused, and let's make those millions together.